fans out there. Don't be something you're not. Always create memories with your family, and don't let no one put you in any box or put any labels on you. All right, now let's get into it. The five commander players that could be cut are Sheldon Day, um, KJ Osborne, Jeremy McNichols, um, Kwan Seymour, and and who else? Who else? Who else can be released? Oh, and Chris Paul. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, those are the five guys that could be cut. Now, Indianapolis, they are they are favored by 1.5. The Jaguars are favored by 3. I don't know how that's possible, but they are. Cincinnati is favored by 5.5. Like I said, to me, I'm just not big on Trevor Lawrence. I'm not. So I'm calling it right here while I'm on this live. I'm calling it. I think the Jaguars are going to lose to the Panthers. I do. And also, New England is favored by 3. Um, that one's a toss up right now. But if you ask me today, I'm going with New England. I mean, and to go back to the Jacksonville and the Panthers. I mean, I like what Bryce Young did toward the end of the season, and and I like they put the pieces around him. Like I said, I'm not a big Trevor Lawrence fan. He haven't proved anything. He's always one and done in the playoffs, or never got to the playoffs. The NFC, I'm sorry, excuse me. The AFC South is always always Houston division, and Houston, they got better this past draft. They drafted two of the guys I wanted to be commanders. Um, you know, Cincinnati, of course, they favored by 5. Cincinnati should win, but we know how division games go. Last year, Jameis beat the Browns. So if Shador starts, I have the Browns beating Cleveland. I do. Right now, they have Kenny Pickett winning the quarterback early. he listed as quarterback one, but that won't last too long. He can he pick it as a backup. So also, what I also heard is that Anthony Richardson could be on a short lease with Daniel Jones being there. Also now he don't have to just worry about Daniel Jones. He have to worry both of them actually have to worry about Riley Leonard. So Anthony Richardson could be the odd man out. We'll see what he what we will see what he learn. We will see what he learn next. Um, yeah, and I think like, to go to go to New England now. Um, Drake may gonna have a good year this year. Um, Mike Rabel teams they always tough as nails. They always gonna be in the games. It always going his his teams always gonna be in until the fourth quarter. So and and the division they in is winnable. Like I said, I could see them sweeping Miami. Uh, I could see them splitting with I could see them splitting with the Jets, and I could possibly see them splitting with the Bills or sweep the Bills. You know, it can be done because the elite guys went up there to Buffalo and beat Josh Allen. So I'm not putting the past Drake May to go up there to Buffalo and beat Josh Allen. MVP. I'm not. Yeah. So um. But yeah, I think everybody is asking the wrong question. That Lamar, Dak, and them guys, they in their own category. I talked about that enough. Did Brock Purdy deserve his contract he got? Yes, he deserved. He deserves. He no. Yeah. Yes, Brock Purdy deserves his contract. He deserved more than Trevor Lawrence, more than Jordan Love. Compared to those two guys, um, it's not even close. Not even close. And if you want to add Jalen in the mix, Jalen Hurts in the mix, it's nowhere near close. And Shady made a good point. Every other position you have to be uh all pro. You gotta reach this. You gotta reach this. You gotta reach this level. You gotta reach this level. You gotta do this and that. But the quarterback, you don't have to do nothing. So yeah. So I agree with that. I mean, yeah, yes, Brock Purdy, yes, he's not better than Lamar, but he has been where Lamar have been struggling to get to. Him and Josh Allen. Brock Purdy have been to a Super Bowl, and I said this when before Brock Purdy got paid. It was the guys around him. He can't lead a team. He can't do yeah. He can't do what Jalen do or what Jaden Daniels did. He can't do it. If you ask the 49ers players when it's crunch time and they looking Brock Purdy ass and you ask them can he deliver the goods in clutch time? Publicly they gonna say yeah. Probably they gonna feel some they gonna feel different. But they gonna say that in front of the camera because that's their quarterback. I'm just calling it like I said. You ask the players on Jacksonville, do they believe in Trevor Lawrence? Some gonna say yeah. Um, some gonna say no comment. But they already know. See, we was in that position where we always had a 50-50 chance to win the games. Teams teams we played in the past always had a mistake. Always had to take their foot off the gas. And we just did enough to win those games. Now we don't have to worry about that. Jaden is going to have a good year, and I'm gonna tell you why he's going to have a good year. Because they're not going to ask him to run the ball like that. I think I think he's gonna hand the ball off to B Rob. B Rob is going to be the starter the first couple of weeks, but as the season go on, I'm saying probably week 4, probably week 5 and 6. That's when we see Jacob Ja'Cory Murray. That's what I think. Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Um, Jacoby Merritt could in training camp could perform well and say, you know what? And not only perform in a training camp, but perform in preseason games. We used to have 4 preseason games. Now we had 3. If he show out in those 2 first games, how can you not say he's a starter? You know, um, that's what I would do, man. Because at some point we have to stop relying. We have to stop relying on these veterans and stop letting these veterans who have names get in these young guys' way. We just have to do that. Like um I don't want Jalen Ramsey on the team because at any time he can he can blow it on the sideline and in the building as his position coach. Man, we don't need that. We don't. We build the brotherhood, and I don't want him, um, Jalen Ramsey, to disrupt that. I don't. We have to let Mikey keep on continue improving. We have to let Trey Amos make his mistake, let him make plays, and let Kane Madrano make his mistake and make plays. It comes with the territory, but you can't sit these guys on the bench because the the dude in front of him have a name. Look what Aaron Rodgers doing, man. Look what Aaron Rodgers doing the Pittsburgh Steelers. I would have never thought I would see the Pittsburgh Steelers wait on a 40-year-old to make a decision. Pittsburgh never worked like that. Like Ron Clark said, they the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you out there, they would they will acquire you. Or if your team let you walk, they will sign you in free agency. But like I said, Aaron Rodgers like the attention. He's attention whore. Aaron Rodgers is. And I like Aaron Rodgers. I like what he stands for. But far as his, play on the football field, he don't have it no more. He don't. And that's okay. The game passed him by. Aaron Rodgers can still throw the ball. But is he gonna get you over the top? No. See, Cleveland did the Jets did what Cleveland did twice. Cleveland gave LeBron control and talking about who he want on this team and that. And they got so the Jets did that all in one off season. They bought in Alan Lazard. They bought in Randall Cobb. They bought in what's my name? They bought in his OC. They did all of that for Aaron Rodgers. And would they get him? Nowhere. Yeah, he got hurt in the first 4 minutes of the game. But you don't want that in your locker room. And the first player who pointed that out was Greg Jennings. Shout out to Greg Jennings for that. Everybody didn't want to believe what he was saying. Like, oh, Greg Jennings upset and stuff like that. You don't know what he's talking about. But now you see, Greg Jennings was right. Like I said, he have the Pittsburgh Steelers organization figuratively by the balls. He do. That's just facts. And like I said before to you guys, Cam Hayward should have to apologize when he said, I'm not doing no sales pitch. You want to be a Steeler or not?" And I wouldn't walk that back. Like another Steelers player said, leave his old ass in the retirement home. And I buy back that as well, man. The game it's about these young guys. and the NFL gonna be fine. Aaron Rodgers, your first ballot Hall of Famer. You won a ring in 2011. Nobody gonna knock you for that. Excuse me, guys. Give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but man, he have the whole Pittsburgh organization. Like I said, by the balls, man. Like I said, by the balls, man. And what if he decided to stay at the last minute? You know what? I'm retired. That's why I like what the Vikings did. Like, dude, you're not gonna hold us up. See, Aaron Rodgers, he took that from Brett Favre and LeBron James. When them three make an announcement, whole sports world stop and wait in anticipation. They say, "Oh, where they going? What they going to do?" I don't think Aaron Rodgers had two, three. I, I think Aaron Rodgers have one year, one year left in him. And I know Pittsburgh is favored by three, but I would not be surprised if the Jets win that game. I would not. Matter of fact, I'm picking the Jets. So my two upsets are the the Jacksonville Jaguars. No, I'm sorry, the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets. Y'all heard it here first. The Carolina Panthers and the Jets. And if the door starting, um, I'm gonna go with the Browns to beat Cincinnati, and Miami is favored by 1.5 when they play against the Colts. Depending on who started that one, I'm gonna go with the Colts on that one. So I have three upsets. I have once again I have the Panthers, the Jets, and the Colts. And my fourth one, if the door started, I'm gonna go with Cleveland. But the first three I said are for sure. Um, what's this month? May. Um, so yes, um, I will be taking a break. I see you guys back in. I'll come back on in July. Give you guys new fresh material. Um, but if anything happening sports wise, I will do I will do shorts, and that's it. I won't do no lives until the Washington Commanders um start training camp. But as always, I appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for subscribing. If you're the only one believing, if you are the only one believing something, stand on that. It's okay to be a maverick because you talking to one and you listening to one. I don't, if y'all can hear wherever you all at, and and the hospital construction site, truck drivers, cab drivers. If your phone nearby you, go to Google, type in realistic Washington fan, and all my videos such as this one come up. Y'all stay safe out there, stay blessed, and remember, get home to your families. Your life is worth more than that job or the cab you driving. And with that, I'm out. Peace. Yeah.